Welcome back to our team coverage of the storms that roared through our area today. The oceanfront really taking a big hit in Virginia Beach.
Namely that 5-block area that took the brunt of the damage. Senator Size Jason Marks has been there all afternoon. Now he's at Pinewood Avenue. Jason, what do you have for us?
Yeah, Tom, we actually traveled a little bit out of that that 5-block area just to give you a little different view. This is as you mentioned, Pinewood, and this is Holiday Point right off of Pinewood. Pinewood actually becomes 32nd Street at one point, and you can see some of the damage done here. This tree just snapped in two, standing on some power lines. So obviously a lot of stuff like this happening. We drove here, and we just saw a lot of limbs on the ground, a lot of scenes like this where you have big trees that were just blown over. All of the residents I spoke with down here, both at the oceanfront and over in this neighborhood, say they've never seen anything like this, this much damage or a tornado come through the oceanfront. They can't remember ever this happening. So obviously very significant. Now, just to bring you up to date on the amount of injuries, we do know that 7 people are injured. That's coming from the Virginia Beach Fire Department. They tell us that none of those injuries are life-threatening. 2 of the people injured were actually parking lot attendants that were in their booth when that storm came through. Their booth was lifted up in the air. They were thrown. Fortunately, they're going to be okay. Their booth actually was thrown about a block. Obviously, it's going to take a while. Crews are down here, power crews. You have fire crews trying to assess the damage and obviously try to start cleaning up. They have not got to this area yet. They're really focused on the oceanfront. Then they're going to come over here, and then obviously this is going to take some time to clean up. When you have scenes like this, large trees and power, obviously going to take some time. We're going to continue to search for damage. We've heard of other places. We'll have the latest for you coming up on Fox 43 News at 10 and also our sister station, Wavy News 10 at 11. Now back to you.
So now you're talking about an area 32nd Street North all the way down to 16th, 17th Street, down to 10th, and then into Sandbridge.
Really covering
a
wide part of the oceanfront there. We have an update from Centera about the mass casualty bus that they were talking about that helped out. They said they took 6 patients to the hospital on 2 trips, 2 in critical condition, but the injuries were not considered life-threatening. 2 children went to the hospital with injuries from flying glass. A woman had a knee injury. A man had a possible broken ankle. So that gives you the update on the people who were taken to the hospital.
And now back to the oceanfront now with 10 on your sides. Andy Fox continuing our team coverage. This is where the story is, Andy.
Yeah, Tom, you can see right down here, Pinewood. Right here. You can see the damage from here, and look at this. We come up here, Kenny Becker here, pine tree, just snapped in half. That's the power of this storm. Came over here, crashed a little bit onto this car. Not too much damage to the car, luckily. Just missed the house. We have a power line down over here. You can see all of the damage right here. Big tree down here. And over here is Kim Hadaway. Kim, tell me, this is your house right here.
Yeah,
all of this going on, right, and you have trees in the backyard.
Yes, we have trees in the backyard that are down. All 3 decks were hit. All the patio furniture, the grills, out front, everything was blown towards the front. Some of our patio furniture was blown into the neighbor's yard. Our fence is across the street in those neighbor's yard, pieces of it.
How do you sum up this storm?
Oh my gosh, it's horrible.
I mean, boom.
Yeah, just boom. It just happened really quick, out of nowhere.
Okay, we have our friend over here. Carmen, this is your house. We got live power. Well, it's not live. It's not live. It's not live, but it is a power line. I don't feel comfortable. We got a fire truck over here. Tell us, this tree's right in your yard. What do you think?
I was sitting right back there behind that flag. Well, the flag was on a pole right where it's laying, but I was sitting on a porch when the tree came down and this wire came down, and then I went in the house.
Wow. Thank you very much for that. Guys, that's the latest here. This is Pinewood, Virginia Beach. It ripped right through here. Back to you.